Let's start with your reading, Sagittarius. Today, we are going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future. And then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about the messages. We have just got the Nine of Cups. It's a great card. I'm definitely going to keep it. Let's see what else we have for you today. All right. Listen, Sagittarius, the very first thing that I see here, whatever you're going through, whatever you are enduring at the moment, hang in there because you have something beautiful coming your way. Something that ends with the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and finally healing energy. So don't give in, don't give up, and wait for what comes next. Now, the main energy for the reading is the Two of Swords reversed. There is something happening around you right now, Sagittarius, that you do not want to underestimate. You might have to make a decision, big or small, honestly, does not matter. With the Two of Swords, we see that this could actually have a long-lasting impact on your future. Something that could lead into an ending and a new beginning right after. When the Two of Swords comes up in reversed, it means that you're about to see something or someone's true colors. And that will be the best time to make your decision with confidence, with purpose. So let's see what this is about. First of all, in the recent past, Five of Swords and the Hermit reversed. This Hermit reversed is immediately making me see that someone has been overthinking the situation, especially considering that Five of Swords right here. You see someone who is giving themselves a headache. Either we're looking at something that felt worse than what it actually was, or something that looked better than what it actually was. But the doubts were very much present. And eventually, this might have been an energy that made you feel as though something was not moving, was not moving on, was not progressing. Something wasn't where it should have been already a long time ago. It's as if all this time you have been tricked into a false start of some sort. And it really made you second guess yourself and the overall situation. We'll see what happened here as soon as we clarify. In the current energies, Five of Cups and Eight of Pentacles, there is currently something that you are working on. And I like it. I like because you're letting go down the drain of the things that hurt, and you are taking what's left of your energies, of your focus, and focusing on yourself. This is very much connected to where you're coming from with that previous situation. You're now looking at yourself for support, trying to figure out how much you can rely on yourself without expecting anything from anyone, if that makes sense. You're working on your independency, not wanting to depend on someone else's feelings for you anymore. Little do you know that you're actually preparing for something bigger, given the energies that you have coming up in the near future. But we'll clarify this to find out more details. In the near future, yes, Four of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. You are on your way to this Ten of Pentacles. This card talks about having it all at a moment in which perhaps you thought that you were at a loss. This is the card that talks about abundance, happiness, support, long-term success, no false new beginnings, living over surviving, and also succeeding without compromises. It's important to know that some people are blessings and some other people are lessons. And whatever it is that you're going through right now, it's exactly what you needed in order to get here, to get to the happiest chapter of your life potentially. We'll see what this is. Let's start clarifying and let's begin with your, is this a Four of Swords? Yeah. Four of Swords, healing. Let's begin with your recent past. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Death, Rebirth with the Three of Cups. There is something beautiful here, or at least something that looked beautiful at first. Something that felt like a new beginning, potentially the beginning that you were hoping for, you were looking for. It was right there before your eyes and you said, finally something is beginning. It's starting for me. It's working out for me, finally. You know, when you feel that the person in front of you or the events happening around you are a perfect match with what you were looking for. This was definitely the answer to what you were asking for. And it's often a very delicate position to be in, you know, because sometimes we tend to project. We trick ourselves in seeing something that is not really there, but that we need to be there in that moment. Now, this doesn't have to be all bad. Sometimes a person or a connection comes into our life not because it's meant to stay, but because it's meant to remind us what it is that we're looking for. And regardless of how this evolved, it did remind you something very important about yourself and about your goals in life. Sometimes this awakening, it's definitely a painful experience, but it's always worth it. And right here, regardless of the fact that this worked out or not, I do believe that it reminded you of what you're made of and what you're looking for. So at least let's look at it in a way that can benefit you today and tomorrow as well. Now, let's see where this brought you today, and let's clarify the current energies. Yes, Judgment. Tower. Wow, Sagittarius, look at you. Page of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. You are doing the best thing that anyone could do after realizing that they had believed something that wasn't really there. With Judgment, you're looking within and making yourself accountable for what happened in the past so that you can avoid making the same mistakes again in the future. And don't get me wrong, this is not about taking responsibility for someone who might have lied to you or even cheated on you. This is taking responsibility for maybe not having seen red flags, which potentially were hiding in plain sight. We all make this mistake, every single one of us, especially when we feel ready to love. And there is nothing wrong in admitting it. You're now working on your confidence, on your stability, trying to detach your self-esteem from other people's poor decisions. And this is actually the main choice that you're making right now. Choosing in between feeling at a loss, feeling sorry for yourself, or choosing to see that previous disappointment as a blessing in disguise. Someone who is actually showing you how you deserve much better than them. You know, life, it's all about perception, Sagittarius. And here, you are deciding to perceive the situation in a way that will benefit you in the end. And amen to that. That's exactly what you should do. Now, we see this new beginning, Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what you should expect in the near future. Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. It's really true that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you're going to be the living proof of that. You should really be proud of where you're getting here, especially considering where you're coming from. This is a beautiful turn of events, something that you might have not been expecting in the past. But that right now, instead, you see it as a certainty, because certain things are not negotiable anymore for you. And you're fully aware of your self-worth, and fully aware of what you deserve and not deserve from people. Someone is really going to show you their true colors, as we were saying at the beginning. There is a revelation, a confession. This Six of Wands is showing us someone who now is straightforward with you, who now also sees you 100%. Maybe they were not seeing you before, not like this. This is definitely a new beginning, a strong one, not a false beginning anymore. Something that will turn out to be much better than what you were timidly hoping for at the very beginning. This is you thinking, of course this is going to happen. This is going to happen because I deserve it. And there are no doubts about that. Not anymore. So you have a lot coming your way, Sagittarius. Let's dig deeper into this incoming energy to find out all possible details about this evolution. Sometimes you just need to fight for yourself, you know, instead of always fighting for other people, for someone else's attention, someone else's love. No more of that for you. So let's see what's coming up for you, Sagittarius, and how it's all bound to evolve in the next few months ahead. What else should you expect and prepare for? Let's look into it. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Oh my God. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Sagittarius. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events, the Ten of Cups. What does the Ten of Cups mean? Right here, we see a message that talks about feeling happy in the other person's arms, experiencing a feeling of belonging, long-term stability, a happy home. What we see right here is heart. Oh, by the way, death right underneath it. We see that new beginning, don't we? And we see at first, you remember when we were clarifying the past, that false new beginning. Look at this. This is the real one. This is the one that you thought you were going through back then, but that you're going to go through right now. And there is something different about it. There is harmony. There is feeling really happy, you know? This is not projecting. This is you creating your own happiness and not expecting it from someone else. There is alignment, there is joy, there is emotional satisfaction, going to bed with a smile. And overall, you thankful for everything you've been through, because you know that it brought you here, it took you here, and it made you who you are. Sagittarius, this is a beautiful reading for you today. So let's see then what this is going to be. I want to immediately clarify that free birth and see what it is that you have coming up for you. And also what it is that you have to leave behind, because don't forget that with this card, you can experience that new beginning only if you leave something behind. We'll find it out here, and here we'll see what you have ahead. Yes. Okay. Do you see what you have ahead here with the Six of Wands coming up again and the Page of Cups? This is someone who truly adores you, and someone who now is wanting to be 100% straightforward about it. There is a lot of passion and love right here, but before, there is something that you need to leave behind, and it's not what you think. Right here, we see the Ace of Swords.